Alright everybody, welcome back to my music reactions. I don't know exactly what to call this video series yet. It may have a name by the time you're watching it. With me, normally if I do stuff like this, which I've never done the music reaction before, but I'll do a whole bunch at once, get them recorded and then put them out. I just did my first one, Go Rest High on That Mountain, Vince Gill, the extended version, so that was a true reaction. The way this is going to work is I'm going to pick a random year from the American Country Countdown, and then pick a random week from that year, and then a random number from the top 40 of that countdown. Just so happened we ended up on 2019. As soon as I seen that, I was like, oh no, because it's new. It's 6 years ago now. I know I'm probably not going to like it. Chose May 11th and chose number 20. And we happen to have Dan Shay, All to Myself. The only thing I know about Dan Shay is they've been described as like the Backstreet Boys, only with no talent. And they're supposedly supposed to be what is now country music. So I'm going to save that, and I'm going to go into it expecting the worst. I'm going to listen with an open ear and react. This is a true reaction. Give my actual thoughts on it. If you're a Dan Shay fan and you don't like what I say, I'm sorry. Who knows? I might be surprised and might like it and want to download the song. Like I said, first reactions, I'm not going to expect to like it. I may pause throughout to give my thoughts and everything. I'm not trying not to talk over it unless I just can't take it anymore and like get it over song. Like I said, going into this expecting the worst, but also maybe being, hopefully to be pleasantly surprised. I swear, if this music series ends up turning me into a fan of country music today, myself from like 2 years ago would become the future and take myself out right now. But we'll see. Here we go. This is Dan Shay, All to Myself from, I don't know what year it was released, but from the charts in 2019, it went to number 20. Again, I'm not going to look up, see how far up it went. I'm just picking at random. I may pick a year where number 40 is like Friends in Low Places when it just started on the chart. And obviously, Friends in Low Places was a multi-week number 1. I'll just use that for example. But, so just because it's number 20, I don't know exactly how far it went. But see how far it goes with me. Here we go. Already starting with snaps. Snaps in country today suck. I'm jealous of the blue jeans that you're wearing. I see why they say Backstreet Boys with no. Another song about blue jeans. I'm jealous of the moon that keeps on staring. Come on, where's the truck bed? I know. Lock the door and turn out the night. I want you all myself. We don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking. Let our shadows paint the wall. Good harmonies. If the song was any good. I'll pause it right now. The vocals aren't that bad. It's not country at all. Neither is Backstreet Boys, and I like them, but if they're on country radio, I would have been like, okay, this don't belong on here. This don't belong on country radio. I'm sorry. I don't care what year, whatever. The arrangement for the song sucks. The snapping and the beats and no real drums. The song itself sucks. I'm jealous of your blue jeans. I'm going to put my hand in your pocket. But like I said, the vocals themselves for a pop song aren't bad. That's the best I can give you on it. We'll let it play. And the way it's rolling off your lips. It might be selfish, but I'm thinking I don't need nothing between you, leaning for another kiss. Yeah, I want you all myself. We don't need anyone. Take it back. I think it is actual drums, so I'll give him credit for that. It's the snapping that annoys me. Okay, watching the lyric video, because I'm not showing the actual videos on the screen, because I've told that before, it'll get copyright and stuff. But it's like a lyric video with like animations, and the animation is just stupid looking. But anyway, the freaking... The song, if you listen to the lyrics, it makes no sense. It's like, I love this about you, I love this, but I want you all to myself. It don't even like give a reason. Like, it doesn't, you know, you think a song like that is the woman's like around all these other people, but you just want to get her alone, or you want her all. But no, he's jealous of her jeans and jealous of her singing, and it doesn't make any sense. I will give it credit. Actual instruments. The snapping needs to be eliminated. Also, nice. I can't know what that guitar is called. I always call it the Mexican guitar.
Yeah, I want you in the worst way. I want you all myself. We don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking. Let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms. We'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket. Go and let your long hair fall.
Okay, so you're saying you want her naked, but you got your pants on still, so. What? The song don't even make any sense that way. That in the background is annoying as hell. Well, I've listened to a Dan Shay song, I can say that. Like, the pros of the song, like I said, actual instruments. I wasn't expecting that in 2019, especially from a group that has the reputation they have. Don't know which, like I said, I don't know Dan and Shay. I don't know if it's a guy and a girl or two guys. I don't know which one's the lead singer, and who's in the background. That was annoying. But like I said, real instruments at least. The snapping, cut that out of country songs all day. The singing wasn't bad. Like I said, it was not country at all. If I was reviewing a pop video, I'd be like, oh, it's pretty, you know. Even the snaps in that would have been fine. It's just, there's something about, you know, like, I'm not, you know, country music should be, you know, steel guitars and stand-up bass from like the 50s or anything. You know, I get it's evolved, but this is not evolving. This is just lazy. But the absolute worst part of it was the actual lyrics of the song. It was just dumb. Like I say, it's just dumb pop music that they put out on the country charts, because pop music is not even existing anymore. It don't seem like. It seems like all the songs on the pop charts are just rap songs, and half the country is rap songs, and the other half is pop. It's just anyway. If I had to give this a rating, I guess I'd give it a 5.5. Like I said, it only rated that high because the vocals weren't bad, wasn't country, and there was actual instruments. When that's what you're positive is, well, at least they use instruments. Yeah, Dan and Shay. I will not be adding this to any playlist. If I don't hear this song again, I'll be good. Anyway, let me know your comments, your hate mail, or your like, yeah, we agree with you, or whatever. I don't care. I won't delete any comments on this unless like people are like being mean to each other or using like certain words you shouldn't use on anything. But anyway, you can say what you want to me. That's fine. You know, I know I'm 41 years old. I'm an old guy. Ooh, you listen to old music. But sorry, it pretty much sucked. See you next time. God, that song sucked.